Oh, yes, it's on. Okay. Oh, hello. It's Friday night or evening in Nakinyuguzi. I am Nana Kagga. And we are just days away from the lockdown being lifted. And the excitement is. Mhm. Because for the last 3 months, I have been very, unproductive, basically doing the minimum in terms of my professional capacity. And now, after 3 months of doing the minimum, I'm expected to go back and do the maximum. So I'm excited. I'm extremely excited. And yes, banaye kajjamu k'omu Kampala abantu bakuugirako ka mulembe nnyo. I hear the police have impounded 200 to 300 cars a night for violating curfew. So you either spend the night in your car or you pay a fine. Kati ne weebuuza omuntu abadde atakola emyezi esatu sente za fine ogenda zijja wanga ate obadde ogenda mu kibuga kunoonya sente ezo. Uganda Zabu. Anyways, today I want to talk about the importance of knowing who your children spend their time with. And if your children have friends, the importance of knowing that child's parent and the sort of household that that child comes out of. Because bajjajjaffe baalugera baakugambanga nti mbuulira mikwano gyo mbuulira gy'otambulira nkubuulira empisa zo. Kakati, because we're living in a world where Western values and culture have sort of become very dominant over our cultures, we have been very lax in doing our due diligence on who our children associate with, especially their friends. The importance of knowing your child's friends' parents and the sort of household that these children come from is very important. But we've sort of swept that under the rug because of the high pressure environments that we live in. So normally when our children can spend time elsewhere, and we can also find some me time, we don't take enough time to really, really, really get to know the people that our children are associating with. Kubanga, we all have different moral values in our households. There are certain things that are acceptable in our households, and there are certain things that we'll put up with. Naye ate waliwo ebirala ebitasoboka mu maka gaffe. Naye kakati ffe bwe tuba tutaayiza ebintu ebyo mu maka gaffe naye ng'omwana wo eyo gy'alaga, you don't know what sort of people you're sending your child to be with, then we're basically not doing our jobs. Edda nga baagala nnyo okubuuza nti mwana waani. That sentence growing up now has been misconstrued to be classist, to be tribalistic, to be, selective. And yet it had a basis. Because in knowing who the parents were of that child, you could possibly gauge the sort of environment your children are going into. But now we even allow children to do sleepovers. Omwana wa myaka 9-10 n'omusindika asule ewa mikwano gye nga tomaze kwetegereza bano bantu ba ngeri ki? Amaka ago gafaanana gatya? Baani abagalimu? Now, we don't even take time anymore to kind of talk to the parents of our children. You don't know if these parents are absentee parents. I mean, not even physically, but mentally and spiritually. By that, I mean that they let the children basically do their own thing and don't police them. There's a lot of us out there right now that are like that. And then you just basically hand over your child to an environment like that. Omwana najja eka. Either nga afunye emize gy'otategeera, obanga something has happened to that child, but because of fear and shame, they will not tell you. They will not tell you. So they grow up with this, thing riding them. I shouldn't say thing. They grow up having suffered some sort of trauma that was at no fault suffered in your house, but because you were not around for them to tell you about it, that you did protect them, that they keep these things a secret. Tulina okumanya ennyo abaana abazannya n'abaana baffe emize gye balina. Kakati, for example, let's put into perspective. Some of us have big houses on our villages. Kweganga abaana bo ba mu kikomera. just so that your children don't feel lonely. You open up your gate so your children can play with the children that are, I won't call them village kids, but the children that are around, your house. Now, abaana abo bajja n'emize kubanga ennaku zino bannange ensi erimu oba mbagambe ntya njogera ekindeke ki. These days, children are growing up before their time. Abaana boogera ebigambo. Kakati bw'oba tosiibawo because you work a 9 to 5, which normally ends up being a 9 to 8. Once you battle traffic to get home, you're barely there to know that your child is picking up all these little behavior patterns that are not acceptable. But we have to let them be, social. So we let them associate with people that we haven't vetted. But ekintu ekyo tukyeggyemu. Oba abantu batuyita basosoze, ng'omuntu akuyita omusosoze. But protect your child at all costs. Know the people that they associate with. Because even the people that associate with, ate be basinga n'okuba abusinga. There's protecting your child, but also protecting yourself from ending up in a situation where your child has been violated, but you didn't know. Because you didn't know the people that you're exposing your child to. Bannange tulingirize nnyo abantu abeetoolodde abaana baffe. Bwe baba bagamba nti olina akajanja, kola akajanja. For some of us who live in the diaspora, no, I won't say some of us. Okay, I use that a lot because I used to live there. But for some of you who live in the diaspora, n'ekyo nakyo mukiteekeko essira. Abaana bava awaka ne bagenda ewa gundi ne gundi okuzannya. Gundi ne gundi tomumanyi. You don't share the same cultural values. You don't know these people. They just live next door to you. You call them your neighbors. And basically, you expose your child to these people. Culturally, bannange twali twekengera nnyo abantu ng'omuntu bw'oba tomumanyi. Tosobola muwa mwana wo, tosobola namusembeza ng'abantu tubalingiriza nnyo n'omusenze ku kyalo ng'abantu bamala kumwetegereza. It is important that we go back to this. Ladies and gents, bannange mulingirize nnyo bakadde b'abaana bammwe be basiiba nabo. It's important. Even the households that these children come out of. Who is in there? Bakojja b'ennaku zino abali suspect. Omanyi kati ennaku zino tulina nnyo ba anti ne ba uncle abatalina nsibuka nga tebakulinaako musaayi be bakuza abaana awo awaka. Naye naawe omuntu ovunaanyizibwa n'okkiriza omwana we agende abeere mu eyo environment without knowing who these people are. Take the time. Like I say, as parents, yes, I know we're busy. I know that sometimes now in some households for mothers, you're the mother, you're the father. Go nonye chokulya. But I implore you that get to know the people that are around your children for, the majority of the time. It's important. Kubanga omuntu yenna bw'oba omumanyi, omulabamu obuze, mwekengera omwana w'omusembeza omuto, tetukkiriza n'abaana gendayo. Fedde twabeeranga ne mulirwana nga tebakukkiriza nagendayo, tebakukkiriza kulya mmere, nga tebakukkiriza kulya mmere yaayo. Simply because our parents knew stuff. They knew stuff. And they knew these people because they took the time to know these people. Do you know, I didn't even ever go for a sleepover at anyone's house until I was about 14? And even then it was at my cousin's house. Bannange tuteekemu nnyo akajanja. Mulekera okukkiriza abaana okusiba mu malls. Little girls going shopping by themselves. With supposed friends. Tomanyi buze mwana wo bwe bamuteekamu. Tomanyi buze mu mwana bwa absorbing because children are like sponges. Tomanyi oba mu maka gali babakkiriza ne balaba TV tewali parental controls whatsoever. Tomanyi oba mu maka gali bamama tebafaayo abaana beeyambaliya nga bwe bambala ate banaye twegendereze. Let's get away from just the adults as well. In some of these households, they're older brothers. These older brothers, because there's no parental supervision or because the environment in that household is just, morally lax. Omwana wo and I hear stories all the time of young girls being touched or raped. by the older sibling in the household. Oba omwana n'atabeera raped naye nga bamuyigiriza ebintu by'otasobola ebintu ebyennyamiza. Tuteekemu akajjanja bannange. We must know our children's friends, parents, and the households that they come from. We need to protect ourselves, protect our children, because our moral values and our moral fabric is being unraveled so quickly as Africans. Our culture is being torn apart. And like I keep saying, if we don't cling on some of our cultural values, like people tell you, "Bannanga abantu abo mubamanye, wetegereze, topapa, muntu soko mumanye." But in this day and age, we have friends popping up left, right, and center. We're making friends on social media. You have besties like today, and then you chop that one out tomorrow, and you bring a new one. You're exposing them to your children all the time. The next episode I do will be in a free world without a lockdown. I'm excited. Maybe a little fearful. But until the next Nakinyuguzi Chronicles, I am Nana, and I'll see you very soon. Banange. Tubeere bakakkamu nga batusumuludde. Tukole empisa, tuwulize amateeka, mwambale masks. Bannange twesabire, buli omu asabire munne nti ekiseera kino tukiyitemu. Because lockdown has been difficult, but I think post-lockdown will be even worse. Because as people try to recover financially and also recover mentally, it's going to be a very tough period for everyone. So check on someone. Be nice to people. And hopefully we all come out of this winners. See you soon.